Oh yeah, man. Let's get right into it. I don't want to waste no time. Let's get right into it, man. It says prosecutors say they plan to play about 20 songs by Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, Mo3 as evidence. They also have compiled a timeline of evidence of events, my bad, that dates back to 2013. Now, this is what I've been telling y'all from the start, that they was going to, you know, bring all these records, bring, all these videos offline, as well as the Peanut and Rainwater, Trap Boy Freddy, all these cats, because they want to build up and paint the picture of this beef that was going on in the streets between not only Mo3 and Yella Beezy, but the Roy Lee situation, just a lot of the violence that was going on, whether it was Dallas, Fort Worth, different shootings, different things that was being said on lives. Everything that we witnessed online, the records, everything, they gonna use all that starting way back to 2013 to paint this picture of how it led up to Mo3 murder and how Yella Beezy paid for this murder. Now, the first thing we got, let me zoom in right here, man. The first thing we got is the Meet Me at the Spot. Yeah, Meet Me at the Spot record. That's the first thing we got. If y'all not familiar with that record, man, why would they need that, Meet Me at the Spot record? You know what I mean? That Get Rich record, because right there, you got all the players involved that they saying. You got Jerry Maserati, you got Sid there, you got Chicago, aka Devin Brown, right there looking at the camera, dingy, dusty white shirt. I'm talking about, man, Devin. I thought they said you'd get some money, man. I don't know, but this is way back in 2013. They're just showing y'all how far back they taking this thing. Let's go back to the notes, man. Let's get back to the notes, man. But yeah, let's get back. Let's not get distracted, man. Of course, they gotta take it to full work and speak on Hector being shot. And that's when. That's back May 30th of 2000 or May 28th, 2017. Hector actually passed away May 30th, 2017. So, 2 days later. So you can see how even that Fort Worth situation with Mo3 and Go Yayo, that's getting brought up. Roy Lee getting jumped August 1st, 2017. They got to speak on that. Can't do this whole thing without talking about the Roy Lee situation, because that's how they plan on bringing this whole thing back to Yella Beezy, is saying that a big part of his beef took place after Roy Lee got jumped. That's when him and Mo3 really started to kind of get into it too, as well as him and Roy Lee, which they feel like, I think, might have led up to Roy Lee murder. Six Pick, Trap Boy Freddy featuring Get Money Lil Runny, Go Yayo, Sleazy Beezy, Yella Beezy. That record, of course, is what set off a lot of stuff online. As far as the interviews, we know the Say Cheese TV interview came out with Trap Boy Freddy. I think Sean Cox even interviewed Mo3 about that. That's what they missing. They should have Mo3 Say Cheese TV interview within here somewhere too, where he was asked about that. Then we got Roy Lee getting shot. Okay. Then remember, Roy Lee dies. What was that? A couple of weeks later? Roy Lee dies 2 weeks later. So, of course, that's in there. Yella Beezy gets shot on the tollway in Louisville. The Breakfast Club Power 105 interview with Yella Beezy, where he's speaking on him getting shot. The Trap Boy Freddy Sprinter getting shot. Yeah, you know what I mean? 97 point out the beat interview too with Yella Beezy. Trap Boy Freddy Sprinter getting shot, where he got online and admitted that he believed that was Mo3 and did that. We got the Unruly Citizens concert right here. Now, we know that's Yella Beezy. It is Yella Beezy and Mo3 allegedly being put on the same ticket. Some people say it's real. Some people say it wasn't. Some people say the promoter was full of shit. I believe the promoter had Mo3 on there, but when Yella Beezy got there and complained and said, I'm not hitting the stage if that nigga coming, I think then they put Mo3 off the show. But I believe Mo3 about that. You got the IG live about Frisco with Mo3. That's Mo3 breaking down everything to everybody about what took place. You know what I mean? How Yella and the promoter was lying, how he was on the ticket, going even back to Future page where they were showing that Future had posted the same flyer with Mo3 on it, from Unruly Citizens, the concert promoter. So, yeah, that wasn't a good look for Unruly Citizens. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, gang. Let me see. They got the All-Star Magazine reposted Yella Beezy Instagram live about the whole situation. Then you got the Let Me Find Out record by Mo3. The records are over here. The Let Me Find Out record by Mo3. Yella Beezy interview with none other than DJ Vlad. Vlad, you made the trial partner. We should have known that. The IBF welterweight fight in LA. That's interesting. Now, you know what I mean? The IBF welterweight fight in LA. What is that about? What is this night about right here? What is this night about? What is this night about? Yeah, they in there. They there. Them boys there. What is that night gonna be about? You feel me? I can't wait for the trial to start from the really go through here, because we know the basics of everything, but I'm sure the detectives who've been covering this thing for 5 years is always going to be some extra things that we don't know. Now, I think a lot of people online have brought a lot of light to stuff too. Don't act like this investigation wasn't done online. Like a lot of like these detectives wouldn't sit back watching a lot of these live streams and all these different blogs. Yeah, they was watching, fam. When it comes to the Mo3 case, this is one of the only cases besides the Dolph case when they found straight drop in front of the house doing the video where the car was found. That was the internet. But with Mo3, I think a lot of things came from the internet for sure. I think they got a lot. It's gonna be a lot of. I'm hearing about a couple of bloggers who might be in trial, who might get subpoenaed, or you know what I mean. Your footage might be shown. I ain't heard my name in that bunch yet. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't got no emails, you know what I mean? But I have been ducking and dodging and switching email. You know, if y'all trying to subpoena me for anything that happened on my platform, I will be ducking and dodging, fam. You there? I will be ducking and dodging, not responding to nothing. But yeah, it's gonna be a interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do in court with this, with this fight night right here. Like what went down, like just kind of, you know what I mean? Painting the picture using one of Earl Spence fights. You see, that's the night Trap Boy Freddy actually performed. So yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, things gonna get real crazy, you know what I mean, during this trial, man. Let me see. Then we got Dewan Spikes being murdered. We knew that was gonna be in there. Guardian Angel, Trap Boy Freddy record. Love I Had, the Mo3 record. Rainwater gets jumped in V Live. We knew that was gonna be in there. Rainwater V Live civil stew file. We knew that was gonna be in there. Keeping the Streets, Yellow Beezy. That's expected. Little Mexico by Mo3. That's expected. Let me see. On Your Head, Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy. I believe that's gonna be off that I Am My Brother's Keeper's album. That's expected. Then you've got the Circuit TV Yellow Beezy live with Keywan White in the video with him. We knew that for sure that's in there. Not only, look, you can see the dates literally 12 days later after Yellow Beezy and Keywan White is seen together, Mo3 is murdered. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm telling you, that's a lot of stuff they're going to have, man, in this trial, you know what I mean, that we know about. There's going to be things that we don't know about. I'm sure they got more, man. Trap Boy Freddy IG post the same day, man. You did. Trap Boy looking for clout. Jump on the freeway. Man, a lot of people feel like Trap Boy Freddy was a part of this thing. He paid, did this. I'm telling you, I don't think Trap was a part of nothing. I don't think Yellow Bees and the boys even really confine in Trap about this situation. I think that Yellow hang out with his own crew of niggas. I think Trap hang out with his own crew of niggas. So if Yellow Beezy did this, I don't see Yellow Beezy, calling Trap Boy Freddy, and nobody calling Trap early at 10:30, 11 o'clock to tell him about this situation that was supposed to have took place the night before. Remember, they sitting on Mo3 the night before. They had no idea that they was going to end up chasing Mo3 up out of there at 10:30, 11 o'clock the next morning. They had no idea when he was coming outside. You feel me? They had no. So for people to say, oh, yeah, it was people on the freeway waiting, they didn't even know it was going to happen on the freeway. It just went there. Mo3 jumped on that freeway, got to try to get away. They chased them. They thought they was going to give him the night before. I don't think that was staged. I don't think, people on the freeway is extra people, man. Nobody knew it was going to go down on the damn freeway. Nobody knew where Mo3 was going to stop the damn car at. Nobody knew this. So when y'all hear people say that, that's always when it one end out the other, man. Y'all keep it real, gang. You keep it. When it's time to try all that fake stuff, go out the window, man. I don't heard nothing about none of that shit. Let me see. Yeah, nobody knew that Mo3 was gonna get hit right there on that freeway like that. Remember, he could have stopped anywhere. He had to go to the freeway. They could have got busy at the gas station. This shit could have happened anywhere. So all that freeway talk, man, it went down like that. That's where the shooter got him. Jumped out the goddamn Camaro and hawked him down. Let me see. Take 3, the Yellow Beezy record. Okay, then Lil Boosie gets shot in Dallas. You know what I mean? 11/14, 3 days after Mo3 murder. Then we got to go to all these records over here, man. Gassed Up by Yellow Beezy. Tool on your Jose Bodega featuring Yellow Beezy. Let me see. It says, and any related videos or photos. You feel me? That's going to be them showing that Banzo Bling was on the set probably. That's going to be the first Banzo Bling featuring Jose Bodega. They Came, Mo3 record, Out the Jail Mo3, of course, that Money Maya, probably the hardest song out of the whole soundtrack to this trial. You feel me? When you think about all the music that came out around that time and afterwards, Mo3 kept dropping, Rain kept putting music out. Money Maya is the hardest song out of all the songs that's gonna be played in this trial for sure. Laugh Now, Trap Boy Freddy, Drizzy Trap Boy Freddy, Hypocrite Trap Boy Freddy, everything that came off that Distractions album. You know what I mean? Well, I'm surprised Put Him on a Shirt ain't on there. Where is Put Him on a Shirt? You know, yeah, where is that? Put them on a shirt. That got to be in there as well too. But as y'all can see, man, they finna use all this to paint the picture, man, of exactly what led up to this, man. If y'all been following this thing like I have, and y'all been following me, then hey, y'all know what to expect. Y'all know the difference between the real and the fake. Now I hear a lot of things that people are saying. I'm like, look, man, y'all come on, man, get real, man. Get real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like I say, Yella and Trap Boy Freddy, I don't think they as tight as everybody think they was. I think they was more industry tight. I think they was more Trap needed, you know, Yella because Yella big in the game, Yella blowing up, Yella doing his rap thing. And I think that, you know, Yella needed Trap because they'll Trap is Oak Cliff, Trap is Dallas. You know what I mean? Them being together made a better look for them boys online. It was a better look for Oak Cliff. But off the record, I don't think Yella and Trap is together every single day. I think Yella got his crew of partners he hang out with, and Trap got his. I think, you know, if Yella Beezy did pay for this Mo3 murder, I'm thinking this is going to be between him and his guys. Do Trap maybe find out later on that day or later on somebody send Trap a message, let it be known out? Maybe. You know what I mean? If what they said about Yella Beezy is true, remember, everybody is innocent to proven guilty. In this situation, I think everybody felt like, man, somebody murdered Mo3. It was a hit. It had to be Yella Beezy here. Mo3 was online bragging about hitting that boy up. So some things are just common sense, man. You ain't got to, it's just some things common sense. Y'all put everything online. So, of course, people always felt like Yella Beezy played a role in what happened to Mo3 because we heard Mo3 bragging about something that happened to Yella Beezy. Who else don't want to hunt you down besides the man who thinks you just tried to gun him down? It is. So, I mean, it's all there, man. Everything is there, man. Do I think who's gonna be doing some snitching and some ratting? You gotta look out for Jose Bodega. You gotta look out for, you know, Jerry Maserati. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Jerry Johnson. You gotta look out for maybe a female or somebody had around them. Before it's Trap Boy Freddy taking a stand and ratting, I don't think Trap Boy know nothing to rat about nothing. I think Trap Boy Freddy gonna take the stand. They're gonna start questioning him about these records, about his IG posts. They want to go directly at Trap about what was his problem with Mo3. You did, and we know you and Mr. Conway, aka Yella Beezy, are great buddies. Y'all were beefing with him. Y'all made a whole album, damn near dissing him. They gonna want to go into this whole feud and what was going on. But that's about it with Trap. I don't think Trap got what is Trap snitching on. Like Trap wasn't there when it happened. He didn't witness nothing, none of that. And on top of that, if somebody is snitching, right? Yella Beezy is locked up. Whoever snitching, why ain't they get snitched on Trap Boy Freddy? Or y'all gonna say Trap Boy Freddy is the snitch? Well, that's not true either, because if they knew he was a part of it, whether it was his money, whether he knew it was going to go down, if he helping out, he on the freeway, then his ass would have been arrested too, and then it would have been a plea deal where he would have took the stand. You feel me? So y'all stick to reality, man. Y'all be drifting off too far. Stick to reality. I don't think Trap Boy Freddy is going in there to rat on nobody, man. You know what I mean? I don't think the nigga really know too much besides what we all learned later on. Now, jump in my comments, man. What do y'all think about all the songs that's gonna be brought to the trial? A lot of these YouTube videos, probably a couple of you niggas' favorite bloggers, live streams. Yeah. I can't wait to sit back and watch it, man. I'm gonna have my popcorn eating, man. Would you look at this? Well, we've been looking at it for 5 years. They saying in August it's going to trial. Who knows, man? We can't. I mean, it was February. Think about it. It would have happened in February. What, February the 3rd? Yeah, it'd be over by now. You know what I mean? It'd be over by now. But now they saying August. I'm cool with it being hot outside. I didn't want to go in the cold. If they're going to do it in August, that's cool. But something tells me it's going to be another motion file. The defense ain't going to be ready. Prosecution ain't going to be ready once again. They're going to push it back 2027. Maybe May of 2027. That's what I'm thinking. But if it happened, it happened. But as of right now, y'all, we don't know when the trial will happen, man. But how do y'all feel? Jump in my comments. How do y'all feel about all the evidence that they bring into the Mo3 trial? Like I said, starting back in 2013 with the GRC video, they going way back. They gonna take. I'm surprised them to go that far back. But I said, nah, they putting everybody together. They piecing together this timeline as well as this story. They going after everybody, fam. They're gonna bring up the whole Roy Lee situation. They're going to bring up the whole Rainwater getting a hip stomped out of his ass in front of V-Live. All that, man. They might even show a piece of Rainwater civil trial against Yella. All that is being brought up, man. Everything that we discussed online, everything that we watched is all going to be in the trial, man. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy to see this thing pop off, man. But it's going down, like I said, as of right now, say August. I don't think August. I think give it some more time. But, Yeah, everything seems to be there, man. Like I said, there's a few things missing. I think they should throw Mo3 Say Cheese TV interview in there. Yeah, Sean Cotton, you should be a star when it comes to how this thing kind of started online. As far as the interviews and the going back and forth, they should have Say Cheese TV all over that joint. We know Vlad TV gonna be on there. Yeah, yeah, y'all might well throw out everybody in there, man. Throw out all them niggas in the cooker, man. Everybody who said leave me out of it, but throw out all them niggas at Pharaoh, MHB. Ratchet, soul player. I think Mr. Long. I think he got the long dude. I think he got subpoena. Get that nigga in there, man. Yeah, run out, play everything, man. Just leave the Skull Gang out of it, man. Because we don't break the news. We just break the news down, man. We brought everybody who had love for Mo3 on this platform. We didn't bring nobody on this platform that was accused of the murder and all that. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't talking. We the only platform that ain't never had no bands or bling over here. Man, keep that transmission lover over there, fam. Yeah. You know what he like. You know what type of time T1 White, aka Bands on Bling is on. I'm not talking to him. Y'all all talk to him, fam. I'm good. You feel me? Yeah, I'm good, fam. No need they try to jump in my inbox later on. I'm good, fam. I gotta throw this in there real quick. With that being said, hold on, man. With that being said, I gotta throw this in here real quick. Hold on, man. Gay. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they might even throw the interview with that Rainwater just did with Bands Bling boyfriend, with the dude, the big 6'6" dude that used to play ball for the Celtics. Yeah, you know what I mean? Bands Bling boyfriend. I think what was his name? Barbie. They might bring that brother in there. You know what I mean? He might come in there with a fresh gold tee. Yeah, he might come up in there. Who knows, man? They might play some of that interview. But either way, it's going to be a lot, man. Like I said, I can't wait for the trial to start. Because I can't wait for this to be over with, man. I think Mo3 family been waiting on justice for a long time. Whether it's going to happen or not, whether them boys going to be found guilty or not guilty, either way, it's that time. It's time for them to, you know what I mean? We know Yella just lost his mama. So that's going to be crazy for them to sit in that courtroom and got to look at Mo3 mama. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I mean? Just you and her now. Yeah, just you and her. You feel me? Her son gone, your mama gone. It's just you and her. That's crazy, man, how God works sometimes. If that's what happened, man. Like I said, everything's allegedly right now. You feel me? But once that jury put the icing on the cake, we're gonna see, man. Yeah, this is gonna be up to a jury, man. But either way, y'all jump in my comments, man. The Mo3 trial is on the way, whether it's this summer or early next year. It should be coming soon, man. It's been 5 years, man. 5 years, man. 5.5 almost by this point. But either way, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Let me know, man. What do y'all think is going to happen during the trial? What evidence out of everything I show, what do y'all think is going to really help paint the story? You know what I mean? What's going to help paint the picture, man? What is going to be the piece of evidence they're going to show that's really going to be like, yeah, man, that right there. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the Roy Lee situation going to be, you know what I mean? That's going to be that's going to be very interesting to hear. You know what I mean? Especially with Yella Beezy sitting in there, because a lot of people want to know, you know, or the internet has been saying for the longest, they feel like Yella Beezy has something to do with the murder of Roy Lee. So all that being brought up, I think it's going to be, you know, kind of entertaining, but interesting. You know what I mean? And entertaining. Yeah. Remember, this shit is real, man. We've been covering this for a while. It's real. So it's time to go ahead and face the music and, you know what I mean, answer all the questions that people been asking, man, in this trial, man. But leave me a comment. Let me know, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Till next time, it's Big Skull Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang. Remember, we don't break the news. We just break the news down. Long live Mo3, man. The